Coach, can you give us your notes and observations for tonight's game?
Well, we had another one that we probably, on our home floor, we let get away from us. We continually beat ourselves. Inconsistency has been our biggest nightmare. You know, we got guys that play well one night, don't show up at all the next night. Bench doesn't show up one night, then they show up the next night. I mean, maybe those are signs of a new team, a bunch of new guys, but it's really hurting us. Gosh, we had a 5-point lead. I think we went about 5 minutes without scoring to do anything to improve that. So, I mean, it's all on us. You know, games aren't really won. You just kind of beat yourselves. So, had a lot of easy buckets around. You know, some easy put-ins that we didn't capitalize on, and you know, they played a physical game. They didn't give you a whole lot of second chances. So when those don't go in, it really limits what you can do. But I was proud of some of our guys. You know, I challenged a couple of our bench guys to step up last night, and I think we saw some good production out of those guys. George obviously did a great job for us tonight, and apparently just needed his opportunity. And so, you know, we got to get, I don't know, you know, some of our guys that we're counting on, it's up and down with them. So I just keep thinking back in my mind, consistency is the thing for us. So, you know, we're still 2 games away from conference, and that's ultimately where we want to be, playing some better basketball. So we don't have to worry about peaking too early, I don't think. So we're definitely not going to be doing that. So, you know, I mean, we still have a lot of good tools out there. We've got to still, you know, we try to play a muscle game with them a little bit, and I don't think that's what we like to do. And so, you know, having people do things they don't like or aren't good at is not a really good thing. So I've got to do a good job of finding our game a little bit better, and you know, I'm going to ask them to give me some more consistency, and I think those will be the 2 things that can really help us. So.
Awesome. Thank you very much. All right, George, last night you had a conversation with Coach Caton, and can you kind of tell us what you guys discussed?
We were just talking about, I just asked him if I can get an opportunity to play, and we was just talking about if I deserve it, and he said he's going to give me my shot, and today I got my shot, and I tried to make the best of it.
George, you had a big night tonight. You had to have been feeling it, knocking down those long 3-pointers.
Yeah, well, I feel like I could do this all along, and that's why I had to have a personal one-on-one chat with Coach, and then we just talked about it, because I proved myself in practice that I can show the same performance each and every day that I showed tonight, and I just got my opportunity. Like I said, I made the best of it.
All right, George, as we're going into next weekend, going into Salt Lake City, got a couple games there. From your vantage, what do you think the team needs to work on to come away with a couple wins out there?
We just got to keep executing, and not sometimes executing, sometimes not. If we can execute at least 35 minutes out of 40, we should be able to win, because there's a lot of times when we don't execute or we don't finish out the defensive stop with a rebound, we get ourselves downhill. And so if we just can do those things, we'll be fine.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.